Hello, welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy, and today I wanted to share with you something that I think I made up. I haven't seen it anywhere. If you've seen it somewhere, I'm not trying to steal it. Let me know who else is doing it so I can see how they're doing it too. I took part in Tanya's, over at Tanya's, Tanya's Tatty Treasure. I think it's just Tatty Treasure. And I'll link her below. She last month had a challenge. It's the whole book challenge, and we're going to use a whole book. And the first thing that we were to do was to go through, and she had videos each day that were shared by different people that used 16 pages out of a book. And I am down to this much left. I wasn't a part of that loop, but I did take part in the challenge. This is what I have left of the printed pages. Now I've got other pages here that are blank or pictures, and I'm going to use those to back some of these other pieces that I have made during the challenge. One of the things that I made, though, that I thought was a lot of fun, and this is what I want to share with you, are these, funky, fun, folded page pockets. How about that for a name? And I do really like them. Let me get one of the plain tags that I made over here so I can use it to show the pockets. There we go, there's one. And when you put this on the page, you're going to lose one pocket, at least on this particular one. But you still have 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I need to glue that one closed, of course. And then 5 if you glue this right angle to the corner of the page. This one's not a right angle here on this side. And that is one of the things that I am trying to make sure that I do. And these changed as they went along, as I figured out what I was doing a little bit more. And I think I finally had the hang of it. Now this is a different one, and I didn't even glue it together because it could also wrap around a page and be a double tuck on both sides. So this one's a little different than what I'm going to make today. Let's see, that's the same as that one, same as that one. I made multiples of some of them. Let's see, this is one of them after I was finally figuring out what I was doing and I didn't have a wasted pocket on the back. And there's 1, 2, this tag's too big for that, but 3, 4, 5, even 6 after you glue this right angle on. This one, you can see there's not a wasted one on the back. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Most of them are going to have probably 5 pockets. This one, I think, was another fiddling around one. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then these are all basically the same. Let's see, this one and this one are alike. This one is like that. This one and this one. So this one may be one of the best examples because it's kind of straight up, so you could actually do it on either one. 2. Whoops, I glued those 2 together, so 3, 4, and then 5 behind. And the same here. So let me show you real quick how I make these. This stack. This stack I may do another time, and the other stack I'll probably do another time. But for now, we're going to work on this one. And it's pretty simple, I think, after I got figured out what I was doing. I take my paper and I am going to fold it. And I want this corner here, at least the way that I do my measuring, to line up right about this far in on the page, which for me that works. I think that's an inch. Yeah, about an inch, and that works well for me because that's where the gap is. Then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to try to fold so that this is inside of this line right here. And this one isn't too far out, but I want this end to be inside of that line, okay? And then we're just going to fold up, and we're going to create a right angle out of one of the sides. I'm choosing to do this side. We could make it a right angle on that other side too. Have you ever noticed that you have a tendency to do one direction more than another, that you tend to go to that side or to that side a little more frequently than the other sides? I do. All right, so the next step is going to be, we're going to glue inside this gutter. I should have shaken my glue down before I got started, but that's okay. I should have also put on my crafting glasses because right now I can't see exactly where I'm putting the glue. All right, and we're going to put that together, and then we're going to glue in this gutter and put that together. And then this is where you can choose if you want this to be a pocket here, then just glue on this side. If you want it to be closed and flat, then you can glue the whole side. I am just going to glue right here so that that is one pocket. All right, we're going to let that sit for just a second. And that second is really about all it takes when you're using Fabrifix. And this is, let's see, this is also where you decide if you want to close this entire side or not. And I think I am going to. So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right here on this bottom flap. If I put it on the shortest of the two sides, then I'm not liable to go past where I'm actually wanting my glue to be. All right, and now if I put that on, having trouble getting a hold of that, so I'll just get this one. If I put that on the corner of a page and I glue it on there, I have one, and this actually is a tuck because it's only got two sides. It's a corner tuck, and then one pocket, another tuck because it's open, and another pocket, and another tuck because it's open. And then this can be a pocket if I put glue on all three of those sides, or it can just be another, another tuck that goes back there. And it's not super thick, especially if you're using an old book page. So let's do that again. I'll leave my ticket out this time. I only have a few pages left, and I have another thing I want to do too, so I'm not going to use all of them on this. But I go up, and I'm going to say that I go roughly in thirds. About a third, about a third, about a third. Not absolutely a third, because that's obviously not exactly a third. And then I'm going to just bring this in again, angle it just a bit. If I line this up here, then I know that I need to stay between those two widest points. That probably made more sense than what I said the first time. And then you just fold up. I was trying to make this side my right angle, so I am going to put that on there to help me make sure it's a right angle. I think I have one little piece that's sticking out. I can trim that off, or I can wrap it around the back. I'll probably just wrap it around the back like that. And look, I have actually a right angle on both sides. So this could go anywhere on the page if you wanted. It didn't have to be in a corner. They could all be in anywhere on the page if you wanted. I just like things to be to have a designated place because I am just like that. Okay, so we're going to put glue here in this little valley. I prefer to aim for the valleys instead of the mountaintops, at least when I'm gluing. Now in life, that's not a good attitude to have. Aim for the mountaintops, because then when you're in the valley, you've always got something to look up to. There's my little bit of philosophy for the day. Let's see. And I'm going to glue this up. And I need to glue that little piece over. I need to fold it a little tighter. There we go. And once again, let's get our page down here. And we have a pocket or a tuck. If you glue that up, it'll be a pocket, and 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 a pocket, or whatever you want it to be. I think those are fun. They're fast. They're a little funky. But I like them. I like them a lot. So I made a lot. Now I need to make some more things. So I will let you go. Give this a try yourself. It's really not that hard. No hard and fast rules. You fold it how you want it. Sometimes you just need a little jumping off spot to spur your own imagination. All right, so thank you for joining me today. And as always, be kind. Bye.